Hey everyone, welcome back to the Indie Basketball Podcast. This is where indie rock meets the NBA's finest, and today we have a return guest on the podcast, and I'm delighted to have Sam and Matty back from Pony.
Yes, sir.
Welcome.
Thank you.
How you guys doing?
Good.
Good, so good.
Before we get into this, I just want to point out how sick and twisted it is that you have us recording this while the Detroit Pistons are playing the Celtics.
You know, this often happens, and it's just like... It's just kind of what has to happen. I know, and especially too, it's like it's kind of interesting that, you know, like all of a sudden, I don't know if this was a thing in the past, but like MLK Day has become like a full NBA slate of games.
Yeah.
It's Christmas number 2.
It is. It kind of is. It's like, you know what? I'll take another day where there's like just nonstop NBA games. So I'll take that. But yeah, thanks for coming back on. It's nice to have you guys back, and I know it's like. It's been like maybe 2 years since we last talked. And I feel like last time we talked, you guys were just kind of like just getting started into Pistons fandom, which is like, it's really going to be fun to revisit that a little bit.
Yeah, for sure.
It's so true. We are out of the trenches, I feel like it's like a completely different vibes right now. Like it used to be, you were ridiculed for,
or people just felt bad for you.
People felt bad for you if you're a Pistons fan, but now I got people telling me they're Pistons fans now too. So
totally, and it's I mean, last time you guys were here, I think it was during the Pistons like all-time losing streak.
Yeah,
that sounds right.
Yeah,
and it is really crazy to see where we're at. You guys are sitting number 1 right now.
By a lot.
Yeah.
Like, we're chilling.
And like, I am not gonna. And there you go. We got all-star starter Cade Cunningham.
Mm-hmm. Putting respect on my man.
So let's jump right into Pistons stuff. I mean, that's the big kind of announcement today. Is they announced the all-star starters today, and Cade is in there. How do you feel about it?
It's a beautiful thing. I'm so happy for it.
Long time coming.
Yeah, I think he deserves it. Obviously.
he works so hard.
Yeah.
I always think back to this one interview he was doing. I think it was a press conference, and it must have been the year when we first became fans, where he's looking at the numbers and he's like, listen, I know we're bad, but we're not this bad. Like, we're not this
He knew.
bad.
He knew.
And he knew, and everyone wanted to sell the team. Everyone was ready to just throw the baby out with the bathwater, but they, like, really got in the kitchen, and they did some work, and they are cooking.
I think anybody who was watching with a true and open heart could see that they were not actually that bad.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, the pieces were all there. They were just...
And it's crazy because they haven't really overhauled the roster that much.
No.
I know. That's what's so remarkable about it is that we're largely cheering for the same guys, and they're just like something just clicked, and now they know how to be a team, which is such a beautiful thing.
Beef Stew still hanging in there.
He's my favorite.
Marcus Sasser, the GOAT.
Wow. A Sasser jersey. You love to see it. That's incredible. I mean, it's a good start. Like, I don't know that there's many people who can stop the Pistons this year, and then that's, I mean, largely because of Haliburton's injury, Tatum's injury, but I mean, those things happen, and you run with it.
Yeah,
Totally.
getting to see them beat the Knicks was an immense pleasure for me. That was one of my best days of 2026 so far.
I do feel like that is probably the biggest kind of competition for you guys. Is you have the Knicks, and I've had many a Knicks fan on the podcast lately who it's weird. They almost don't bring up the Pistons. Like they see themselves as like, oh, we were there last year, so like we're good. It's like I don't know. I don't know that it works that way.
That's the elephant in the room.
I want the Knicks Pistons series.
That would be a good series. That'd be a really good series.
I need it.
We were there. Were we?
Yeah, we were there for Game 6.
We were there for Game 6 last year, and it was hard. It was so hard. It was exhilarating, but the stakes were just so hi, and like the crowd, like everyone's waving those little flags in the.
Ooh.
It's like a little tower.
Yeah.
We were all waving them, yelling, "Fuck you, Brunson! Fuck you, Brunson!" And it was like such a unifying moment, but it was like a devastating loss.
Yeah, but I think if Beef Stew was on the court, it would have all gone differently.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah. I mean, he's got that. Honestly, and I think he is what the Knicks don't have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They don't have that like threatening presence, and I think Mitchell Robinson is like barely on the court, and he was kind of that.
It seems
but
like he's going to be gone soon.
Yeah.
If his social media posts mean anything.
Could you explain?
He posted like he did some real vague posting in the past 24 hours, being like stuff that sounded like breaking up with a girlfriend, maybe. But there was another one today that was like a little more specific. I'm guessing he's going to be traded.
I love this era of social media with basketball where it's like they're getting like really like emo in their posting sometimes when they if they're on the trade block, or they go the complete opposite direction. They just say like the most off the wall shit. Like you've seen like the Twitter account that's all about NBA players talking about movies.
No, but I
was
so
good
about this the other day. Actually,
good.
What do they post?
It's and a lot of it's like digging on like old stuff, but it's the most mundane tweets ever. It's like damn, the Matrix is really good, like stuff like that. It's really good. I'm trying to remember who it was, but there's a frequent person that gets posted a lot who always talks about movies, which is hilarious.
I was talking about this because they're I think it's in the Slam article about Jalen Duren. He's talking about how in his off time he's a movie guy, and they ask what his favorite movies are, and he says Wolf of Wall Street.
I mean, the Pistons did a Letterboxd partnership, right?
Did they?
Did they?
I'm trying to remember who it was. There was an NBA team who did a partnership with Letterboxd where they asked everyone's top 4.
That is kind of ringing a bell.
I'm gonna look that up real quick.
I really love Paul Reed's tweets after his are so emo. Like it'll be like, "You played bad tonight, Paul. Don't worry about it."
Bad game tonight, but I'm going to be
better. Oh no, I'm sorry. It was the Cavs, who is very different. But it's kind of weird that they would just pick a team unless Letterboxd is based in Cleveland, which is interesting.
I don't know.
True.
But either way, we need a Jalen Duren Letterboxd account.
I feel like
it's got to be there.
Garland is a movie watcher.
I think Donovan Mitchell is.
Yeah.
Very much so. So yeah, the season is looking good. You guys are sitting up top seed. Cade Cunningham in the All-Star game. Have you guys typically watched the All-Star game? Like, do you like the All-Star festivities?
I'll watch elements of it.
It's too overstimulating.
It is quite overstimulating, and it's a lot of ads.
It feels like they're playing inside a computer.
Yeah. Yeah.
And to me, I don't like that.
It really is like NBA 2K. Like it's
totally
no one's trying. And the weird thing with me is they don't know what to do with it because they change the format like every single year.
Yeah.
And it's just all you need to do. You don't need to have like we're gonna do a mini tournament with 4 different teams. You just have East versus West and have people try. That's all.
Yeah.
Taking away the positions this season is really weird.
The East have 4 point guards. Well, not point guards, but 4 guards starting.
I could have bet $1 million that it would be all guards. That's that's
Giannis is the center.
Yeah,
I guess.
Of course.
So it is weird and echoing that NBA 2K vibe. If we're playing 4 guards in the starting lineup. Are they still drafting like the rest of the team?
They must be because they've only announced the first round, right?
Okay. Yes, they only did the starters.
But I just read that book by I'm gonna forget his name now. His first name's Hanif.
Okay. Hanif Abdurraqib. Yeah.
Yes, thank you. I just read his new book, and there's a part where I think it's in the new one. I read 2 of his back to back. There's a part where he's talking about the All-Star game and like getting to see these players play outside of their their coaching scheme or whatever, and just creating and doing what they want to be doing. And I think
totally
that made me think about it a little differently. Like, I'm going to watch it this year and think about it that way.
Definitely. And I don't even remember. Do they do like the All-Star game where like they get to wear their own uniform? Because
I don't think
that's
so.
Cool. They
Yeah,
should.
that
Like,
would be cool.
I love, and I know I'm a baseball fan, and MLB is bringing that back this year.
Cool.
It just it's so aesthetically pleasing to see all the different teams playing together. It's just really cool. Okay, so yeah, and as I mentioned last time you guys were on, you were just kind of dipping your toe into the basketball realm, and also you've been on a journey to try and dunk.
Yes.
Do you feel like it's been going well?
I feel like I've plateaued.
Are you staying consistent with your grind?
Not as consistent as I should be. I've been discouraged by the plateauing. I got to a point where I can grab rim consistently off of 2 feet. I can touch rim off of 1 foot. But getting beyond that is hard.
I do feel like there is a certain level where it's like, okay, now I have to do like weight training with my calves and
that's what I'm doing.
Are you wearing the shoes with the big things on the front?
No. I go normal style, but I'm doing like hang cleans and
there you go.
And big squats and stuff. I'm trying to get that was like when I plateaued. I was like, okay, I'm not strong enough to do this.
Sure.
So we'll see. I'm still on.
You can do it, man. I believe.
Thank you.
You're
Thank
so
you.
close. Is like, and
I'm
you
not
have.
so like. I'm
You've
getting
made
like,
a lot of progress though when you really think about it, and it's only been like you've only really been training for a year, and then also there's been so many roadblocks. Like we go on tour, and you can't train when we're on the road in the same way.
I'm also decidedly past my prime.
It's never too late, man. It's never too late.
It's never too late. I made a post on TikTok last week talking about how I ate one SSRI and instantly became a basketball fan, and have developed the delusion that if I were on SSRIs in high school, I could have made the league.
Amazing.
And so many people were like, "You could still make it, man. Don't give up."
I feel like that's probably true with like I've never skateboarded in my life. I'm gonna start skateboarding. But like even then, that's still like physically, it's still hard to do some of that stuff. But I think basketball is very much a 20s or early 20s or bust sort of move.
The way they talk about people younger than me tells me I'm not getting drafted.
The geriatric 26-year-olds.
Yeah, people my age who are about to retire in the NBA. It's just crazy. And every time I do like a basketball league with my work, I'm like every single year I'm like I'm gonna tear something. I know it, man. It's just you're just inching closer every year. It's just like you can only do it for so long. I don't know.
Dragging your blown out knees to the free throw line like Kyrie.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you got to do what you got to do, man. But I will say you document a lot of your progress, and I feel like aside from just trying to dunk, I feel like your handles have improved. And
thank you.
You're getting there, man.
That means the world to me. Thank you so much.
It really is so impressive because before, like you didn't even ever.
I didn't even know how to shoot a basketball.
Yeah, like it was
I didn't know the basic mechanics of it.
Yeah, like it was not even on your radar as like a thing you could even do for fun.
I took one SSRI and was converted instantly.
And you don't even have fun doing it. It's work.
It's
a
grind,
fun, but it is regimented.
You are a full grind. Right
Yeah, I'm there at least 4 days a week.
Okay.
For like 30 to 45 minutes.
That's the way to
if
do
I'm
it.
Not like playing with various university students.
You're on the schedule of like Jason. You and Jason Tatum are on the same schedule right now. You're grinding to get back.
Yeah, exactly.
Do you find yourself getting like feedback from people?
No, I don't think so. I played with some young guys from the university the other day, and one of them was like, "I like your shot. Keep shooting." When I missed on one, and I was like, "Okay, that's good. Like that's nice to hear."
That feels good.
Yeah.
But largely
Definitely.
you're in there alone
Yeah.
Yeah.
for some reason.
Yeah.
I feel like that is part of it. Is you got to do runs. You got to
for sure.
because it becomes less of I'm planning this routine that I'm doing, and it's like you're starting to react then.
Yeah.
Right now, I'm just having to do imagination work.
Totally. You know, it's, you got to do what you got to do. But
Yeah.
I respect the grind.
I'm on my white chocolate grind.
Yes, absolutely. So it's a good season. I'm excited to see what the Pistons do. I think as a Bulls fan, I'm gonna kind of count myself out, and I think I will gladly root for the Pistons
There was like
over the
one
next.
second this year where I was like, "Oh, they're doing it. The Bulls are."
They
gonna
had a
do
solid
something."
10 games.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really solid 10 games, and then
They did, and then and then reality happened, and it is what it is.
But listen, like, I know how far ahead of schedule we are, so I
Yeah.
have no expectations.
Yeah.
Really, like, whatever happens. I'm not like, we need to do it this year. Like, I
Sure.
don't want to make big trades.
Definitely.
I think we're still in the see what happens phase.
Totally.
Yeah,
You know.
I
It's
think
just
before we
beautiful.
were.
It's beautiful
Go
to
ahead.
see them coming together as a
Mhm.
team and like as a brotherhood and their traditions that they have that they carry through to each game I think is so beautiful, and that's what makes it so fun to root for them, because you're like, wow, it's like the Mighty Ducks, you know.
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah.
they're like really they're doing it in the face of adversity, and they're doing it together.
And they
Pistons
just seem
fly
like the team
together.
That like each other the most. You know,
Yeah.
Like, I believe that they're friends.
Definitely. I buy that for sure. And I mean, compared to last time, I feel like we had these conversations for so long as like, where does Jaden Ivey fit in this team? And like,
Yeah.
do you feel like he still has a fit on this team, or?
I don't think so, to be
I know.
honest.
And we were there the night he broke his leg.
Yeah, that was the first Pistons win I ever saw in person.
And that was
Ooh.
crazy because we saw like the other guys on the Pistons were literally crying.
Yeah, so I was crying.
They were crying, like
for it. It
they
was
were so
crazy.
scared, and we were like, "What are we seeing right now?" And he
It's
broke
dark
his leg.
stuff.
It
Yeah.
was so, and like you wanted to be happy. Matty bought a freaking Jaden Ivey jersey that night before he broke his leg, and the clerk was like, "Hey, are you gonna wear it right now? Because the
They like
they
that.
like
They
that. They
need that."
need that. They need to
Yeah.
see. to
They'll
see
put you
that."
on TV.
And then he breaks his freaking leg.
But I have a tiny crumb of supernatural guilt about this because I went into the team store to buy a Malik Beasley jersey,
But they didn't have
and they didn't have one. And I was like, oh well, I'll get the JI jersey instead.
Okay.
And then
Sam, what jersey are you rocking?
Cade Cunningham. Deuce.
Of course.
Matty
There's
got
no
it.
curse there.
No.
no.
Yeah.
But I did buy the Malik Beasley jersey finally, and then the news came out within days of it arriving.
You know what?
So I
You know,
think I do have a little curse going on.
Maybe that thing can go for some money.
Maybe. Or when it happened, I was like, this is either going to be worth money or be completely.
Hold on to it.
valueless.
Yeah, it's a long-term hold.
I will.
Yeah. We'll see what happens. He's still working towards something.
Yeah.
Totally.
He'll
Yeah.
be
Gym.
back. He's going to be back. I'm saying
In some
it
form.
now.
Yeah. For sure. Yeah, it's been a good season though. I think I'm looking forward to what the second half holds, and I'll definitely be rooting for the Pistons. Sam, moving outside of basketball a little bit, I know you've had like some success with like acting and voice acting and stuff like that. I saw you had a recent like actual on camera role.
Yes, it was my first ever on camera role, and I was playing a teenager in an episode of Sheriff Country on CBS. And
That's
that
cable
was-
TV.
I know. My parents were so proud.
That's not even cable. That's national.
That's
right?
network, yeah.
Yeah.
My mom watched it live, like as it was airing. So that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
And it was like a very interesting experience to be on set because it was like hundreds of people. There was hundreds of people there, but like just like to film that one little scene. And I was like, wow, like it really takes a village.
Yeah, yeah. Have you always like kind of, how did you get into acting, I guess, and kind of, have you always wanted to do it a little bit?
Yeah, so I was like always involved in my community theater growing up.
Mm-hmm.
And I wanted to be a star on Broadway, and I actually went to college for musicals at a fake college in Canada. And I graduated from that program, but then it was like just so competitive. It was just so competitive, and I didn't really have the like the thick skin to deal with that. So I was like,
Sure.
I'll just become a musician. That'll be way easier. That'll be way easier for me. But then during the pandemic, my agent was like, "Oh, do you want me to start submitting you since you're not touring or doing anything?" And I was like, "Sure." And so that's when I booked My Little Pony. And then that agent and we parted ways, and I got a new agent, and I was like, I'll try acting again in the flesh. Let's try and see what that's like. And she was like, I don't think so. Like, you've never done that. And I was like, please, let me try. Please, please. And she was like, all right. So she started sending me on auditions, and it was like a full year of auditions. Like, I probably did like over 50 auditions.
Sure.
And then Sheriff Country was the first thing that I booked on camera.
Love it.
Yeah, it was so fun.
I mean, I feel like My Little Pony is like a pretty significant thing to have on a reel, even if it's just voice acting.
Totally.
For sure.
Totally.
So
There's
hopefully
been
stepping
another
stones.
on-camera appearance, but it's not out yet. So
Yeah, I got a part in a movie, but that was a wild experience because like Sheriff Country was very, very like
locked in. Yeah.
Like
Mhm.
we did the scenes. If someone said one line wrong in the scene, like there was a person on set being like, it's actually and not to. Like they were so
Sure.
strict. And then this other movie that I did, they were like, what's your lines again? The director. They're like, what are your lines again? I was like, it's like this and this. And they're like, okay, I don't really get that, so let's just do whatever you want to do. And I was like, what? And the girl in the scene with me, it was her first ever speaking role. And she was like, what do we do? Like, what are we going to do? And I was like, I don't know. And it was like 11 p.m. We'd been on set for 7 hours, hadn't done anything yet. And I was like, we just have to lock in and do something.
Yeah.
And like, we just did. I don't even know what we did. We'll see. I don't even know if it will make it in the movie because it went from like being a scene that like kind of helped move the plot along to just being like just two homies chit-chatting about nothing.
Sure. What was it like it was like an indie, or was it what was the scale of the production, I guess?
It was an indie. But it's there's like some like prestigious actors in it. Like Reese Witherspoon's daughter is in it.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so she was so cool. She was so sweet.
Great.
Shout out Ava. Yeah, so it's directed by Tommy Dorfman, who she was in 13 Reasons.
Okay.
And she's done some directing since, so we'll
Nice.
see. Yeah, it was really an interesting experience. Those two experiences
Yeah.
are totally different.
Yeah.
That's exciting. We just got to like manifest a basketball movie and get you involved somehow.
The
Right?
MJ shimmy.
Water girl, but it's basketball.
I'm down. That's great. So, you guys have a new album coming out.
Yeah.
And I would like to talk about that, but first I want to ask, kind of bridging that gap between basketball and music. If any of your songs which would be the best to make like a Pistons highlight reel?
Damn.
Wow.
I could really see some good like Duran Cade lob clips to the chorus of Freezer.
Oh yeah. I
So-
feel like Super Glue. could be cool.
Yeah, true.
The
I feel like
chorus.
lyrically there are some things that could actually like stick well to a Pistons highlight reel.
Yeah.
Yeah, like even
feel like-
sick, like break my spine just to prove I have one. That's very Pistons coded.
True.
For sure.
True.
There could be some nasty stuff there. That's,
Wow.
Maybe we gotta manifest that to make it happen.
We're really trying to manifest playing the halftime show.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I've bugged our agent. Like,
like,
I'm trying to
"Please,
figure out how to do
How
that.
can we do it?
I do feel like the Pistons organization is kind of like keen to like having local artists kind of be a part of it. I know they did do like a highlight video with like the Armed like music over it.
Oh, yeah.
That was pretty sick. But there's plenty of Michigan and Detroit area musicians that got to be a part of it.
Yeah.
And you guys are just on the other side of the line there.
Yeah. Listen, we are closer to LCA than most people who claim Detroit from my
Definitely.
house. So,
Yeah. It's a good spot to be in.
yeah.
But you guys do have Clearly Cursed out February 13th.
Yeah.
I know it's good to kind of get back in the groove of this. Is there anything with that album that you guys feel like was there anything you were listening to that kind of maybe influenced the songs on that album a little more directly?
A lot of Janet Jackson.
Yeah, we were
Ooh.
Janet Jackson, like early 2000s Janet.
Yeah.
I have this during the pandemic. I made a 6-hour karaoke playlist of all the songs that I wish I could sing at karaoke, and I listened to that playlist like every day for like 2 years at my job, and so I feel like a lot of those songs kind of like crept their way into just like my brain.
Mm-hmm.
It's like Janet Jackson, Cher, Madonna.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Ray of Light era Madonna for sure.
There we go. Yeah, nice.
A lot of,
Um,
like UK 80s jangle pop stuff.
Yeah. It was just like a different. We wrote this album like I can't even really remember writing it, which
Yeah.
is weird. Like I don't know. It's like, but it
Have you been
was-
sitting on it for a while, or was it recent kind of process?
Yeah, it was a very disjointed process, which just because of how much we were touring, we
Yeah.
couldn't do it all in one chunk. So we had to like do the rhythm section in one chunk, and then go back and do guitars, and then go back and do finishing touches, and then do some stuff from home. But we really did. I think like this record, we really like wrote the songs together in
Sure.
a way where previously like it would be like I would write a bit and then Matty would add a bit and then that would be the song.
Mhm.
And this time it would be like I would write a bit, then Matty would write a bit, then we would write a bit, then we'd sit on it and then write a bit more, or Matty would write a bit
Yeah.
and I would write a bit, and then we'd write together and then sit on it and then write a bit more. We just like
I think every song on the record pretty much went through like 3 kind of distinctly different demo phases before it
Yeah.
got
Got
to
it.
the final version. And like listening back to the final versions, it's kind of like, yeah, that's what we did. Like that's kind of what's on the record sounds better, but like
Sure.
the idea is formed, you
Mhm.
know.
Got it. That totally makes sense. And I feel like, with those influences and those kind of artists you were mentioning, like, I know you guys, like, you live in this world that's kind of like somewhere in between. Like, you have all these, like, pop influence within your music, but also, like, you toured with Pet Symmetry. So there's, like, this, like, indie rock, emo, power pop sort of
totally.
vibe. And, like, do you find, like, you bring influence from all those different genres, or does it kind of lean one way and you just kind of, like, your output just kind of fits right in the middle?
It's an interesting question.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, that's like the world that I came up in.
Sure.
And, like the emo, hardcore, DIY realm.
Yeah.
And so everybody I've ever known in my life pretty much is from that world.
Yeah.
And I think because of that, we've been afforded opportunities that bands that are like as poppy as us might not be afforded otherwise.
Interesting.
To like very, varying degrees of return on investment, I guess.
Yeah.
Various
I do think
degrees
it-
of fan conversion.
Sure. But I do think it puts you guys in a really cool place where like you can play those shows with Pet Symmetry, and
Yeah.
you can also probably play shows with more, of the poppier side of artists. Like, is there like in the pop side, is there someone you would like love to open for?
Well,
Tough one.
I took a break from listening to music for a while because nothing was thrilling me, and I was like,
Sure.
music stinks. And then I started listening to Chapel Roan, and I literally was
Yeah,
on
of
the
course.
treadmill at the gym sobbing. I was like, the music can be like this. And she's just she's just such a performer, and I feel like that's like kind of that, like being like an earnest, true performer. I feel like was maybe like a bit cringe for a while, so I feel like it's like so cool to see her doing that, and she's like also a rock star. She's
Yeah.
so cool. That would be like a dream come true. I don't know who else, like the pop people. Magdalena Bay,
Oh, hell yeah.
so cool. I feel like
Absolutely.
they are just that Imaginal Disc record was so good, and like
Yeah.
their whole thing is so theatrical, which I also think was like probably considered cringe like not too long ago, and they're bringing
Right.
cringe back in like a really cool way. So I think that's cool.
I've been
too.
very obsessed with that. I think it's called The Ballad of Matt and Micah. I think is the song it's called. It's towards the end of the album. It's really good. It's like so hooky and just like gets
So
stuck in my head.
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know who else like, but we do get lucky because we like, I think our live show is definitely a lot more, we like live in the both worlds where like
Yeah.
when
Yeah.
we're in the studio we're like Max Martin, we're pop producers, we're like, how do we make these songs absolute pop perfection? But then when we play live, we don't really play to tracks, and like we don't have another singer singing harmonies and stuff, so we kind of have to lean on those rock roots when we're playing live.
Yeah.
And that I think is what makes us like so versatile in that way, because we can do both and have them both be so different, but both I think still stand on their own.
Yeah. I
Sure.
don't think a lot of bands that sound like us could also play with like Super Heaven and Drug Church and not be carried
Right.
off of the stage.
I think that's the thing is like what's so interesting is like, yes, you could play with Drug Church, but you could also open for like Olivia Rodrigo. Like, and it's
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
those two worlds are like not that crazy. They seem far apart, but like you guys kind of are that bridge, which is really cool.
Oh, that's cool. Thank you.
Yeah. So I'm definitely super excited for the album to drop. Are you guys going to tour in? You guys seem to always be touring, but are you guys going to tour for it?
Yeah, we have. There's some stuff going on with our headline tour right now.
Okay.
But we have another tour that we will be announcing. When does this come out?
This will come out Wednesday, so
This Wednesday.
yeah.
Okay, there's some
There's
stuff
some
going
stuff going
on
on.
with
Yeah.
our tour.
Keep an eye open.
Regarding immigration, which is
Yes.
so
Yes.
uh,
Yeah.
The Department of Homeland Security is doing some stuff to us that may affect our upcoming headline tour. But we have some stuff to announce very soon.
we
we're
will
gonna
be playing some Canadian shows.
We're going to be playing some Canadian
Yeah.
shows. We're going to be all over the United States, both coasts, some places in the
Love it.
middle. We're doing stuff.
It's gonna happen. Love
Yeah.
it. Awesome. So the last thing I wanted to talk about is, I know last time you guys were on, I think you guys kind of keyed me in on some really good like artists that maybe a lot of people didn't know about. I feel like you guys were talking about like Graham Hunt
Oh,
and I think Liquid Mike as
Yeah.
well, maybe.
Yes.
And I feel like that was they both kind of had a relative blow up, since then, which has
Totally.
been pretty sweet. So I feel like you guys have a lot of friends and like peers that you like really love. So I would love to hear some artists that maybe they're Canadian artists or whoever, but some artists that you think kind of deserve a little more attention.
Cool, totally. You want to go first, Sam?
Sure. I would love to shout out my friend Eva. Her band is called Triples from Toronto. They are putting out new music, and it's very good. And she's one of my favorite songwriters.
Yeah,
so
she's
check
so good.
out Triples. She is like very prolific. She's a very prolific songwriter. But she's now finally putting some music out, so I'm very excited about that. And it's like very good.
Cool. What kind of, I guess, style, or is there anything comparable to it?
It's like, I feel like it's kind of like early 2000s vibes. Like,
Mhm.
it has a little bit of a nostalgic vibe, but it's like indie rock, and
Sure.
it's, I don't know, like how did
I think there is like that kind of sound that I've heard a little bit lately. Like, I don't know if you have listened to After.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I was gonna say. It's like
That's
kinda
the
like that, but
that's
a
what I'm
little more
hearing when you
rockin'.
call that out. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna shout out her dad, Pete Link.
Pete Lang.
You can find him on Bandcamp if you like Guided by Voices. If you like,
Ooh.
that world of old head indie rock music. Check out
Mhm.
Pete Link.
And he is also
Pete Lang.
incredibly
A
prolific. And he
songwriter.
records all of his music with his wife
Yep.
in their basement.
White
and it's
guy.
really cool.
Yep. They're very good.
That's awesome.
Lo-fi
Good call.
indie rock bangers from
Yeah.
Pete Link.
Okay. Anyone else you guys want to call out?
Well, while we're here and talking about the Link family, we might as well shout out Madeline Link in the band Pax.
That's Eva's sister.
Oh,
That's
yes.
Eva's
Daughter
sister.
of Pete Link.
Also prolific songwriters.
This is a family affair.
Really
Honestly,
is.
they're so good.
Uh-huh.
They're all so good in their own way, and it's really remarkable to see, honestly.
Very
because
talented, funny, charming, lovely family.
lovely family.
It's
who
awesome.
we love.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I like PAX a lot. Yeah, it's really good.
I'll also shout out Magic America from Philadelphia,
Yep.
with whom we share a drummer, Joey Ginaldi. They're awesome.
So cool. I call that band Baby J and the Cutie Boys. But Magic America works too,
Yep,
I guess.
yep,
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, it's fine.
Oh,
Awesome.
Pretty Rude.
Pretty Rude
Yes.
from
Okay.
New York.
Jimmy Montague music.
Oh,
Incredibly
yes.
My
well
God.
written, well produced, great
Power
pop
pop.
music. So
Jimmy Montague was on that Pet Cemetery tour, right?
He was.
he was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it was that,
Life
like,
changing.
that is like, I never wanted to miss, like, a second of his set.
No.
Like, it was very.
He's kind of like performance art.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And, like,
Yeah.
the guys he had on tour with him were incredible.
Unbelievable.
Chris, who was playing saxophone, he hadn't played saxophone for like 10 years or something like that.
A long time.
A long time, and Jimmy needed someone, and he was like, I'll do it.
Mhm.
And he did it, and it was awesome. And then Dylan, who was on bass, was like just like, there were nights where they'd be playing and like they would be doing stuff, and like they would all kind of start laughing because they'd be like, what is it, like, what are we, like, what's happening? And
Yeah.
it was just so, it was like, just the
Like a
best.
pure music experience. And I'm somebody who can be very jaded about music, especially live music. Like, I often, it's hard to be thrilled by something that isn't exceptional.
Mhm.
And they were
Exceptional.
exceptional.
Awesome.
And Chris, the saxophonist from Chicago, C. Dirts.
C. Dirts.
Scream
Scream
C.
Yes.
C. Dirts.
Yes.
Stream C. Dirts.
We love
I
Chicago.
know C. Dirts.
And
Yeah.
when we were on that tour, me and Chris teamed up against Jimmy and Pony drummer Sean for 2-on-2 basketball. And me and
Ooh.
Chris got the W.
Dang.
And we all shared an Airbnb. We don't ever do that. Like, we are not really like a band that
Yeah.
like
We're not hanging
we don't
out.
hang out. We don't
Not in like a
like,
rude way, but,
but
like,
just, like,
none of us drink. We're all vegan. We go to bed so early.
Yeah.
Very regimented, like
Mhm.
hyper strict routine people. You know what I mean?
But on the Pet Symmetry tour, we all shared this beautiful Airbnb in, was it in North Carolina, I think?
Yeah, maybe.
Okay.
Yeah, that sounds
And
right.
we all watched basketball together.
It's true.
And it was beautiful.
It's
We
true.
all watched it was like
It's true
Just-
bonding.
Yeah.
truly.
We watched.
What
Pacers
game was on?
OKC.
Okay.
We watched like I think 3 or 4 games of the finals.
Yeah. Nice.
Yeah, it was beautiful. That felt like a summer vacation or like
Those
a
are the
summer
best
camp.
of times.
Yeah.
Maybe it was Pacers Knicks.
Yeah.
It was
Okay.
Pacers Knicks, and
Which was a
Rick
great
from
series.
Sim is a Knicks fan.
Yes,
so
he
it was
is.
fun to root against them.
I actually think I had him on the podcast right around that time. And yeah, he
He
was
was riding high back then.
all aboard.
Not anymore.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
It's
Well,
over.
they're getting back there.
It's
you know?
over.
I think they still feel good, but maybe I believe you guys think they shouldn't feel good.
It's fried.
Was
It's
that the
shocked.
night that he did the choke?
Yes.
Oh.
It was. It was.
Oh,
I didn't
legendary.
like that. I didn't like that.
You
Scary.
can't do that in the first game.
You know that it was in the back of his mind. He's like,
Oh my
first
God.
chance I get.
You've been
First
thinking about it
chance
for
I get.
weeks.
Yikes. I can't
So
even
good.
look at him the same after that. Like, I just see him on the bench now and I'm like, you shouldn't have done
Yeah.
that.
He's
You know
an
what?
annoying dweeb, but he's incredible.
I think we've actually talked about this in Discord. We're
Yes,
talking about like
we-
Haliburton
Yeah.
is a dork for
Yeah.
sure, but I
Horrible.
love it.
He's
I
amazing.
love it. Yeah, and it shows like in the way he plays. Like he has a
Yes.
very high basketball IQ.
Yep.
Yeah.
But he is such a dweeb. Like he loves wrestling so
Oh
much.
my
So
god.
Like-
much.
Yeah.
And I don't get me wrong, I like wrestling too, but
I
he
like
like
it.
loves
Not like
it.
that, though. He-
Like to think that he and Miles Turner shared a team at one point. Two of potentially the dorkiest players in the
Yes.
NBA.
yes.
It's just wild.
We watched John Cena's final match at our friend
yeah.
Joe's house, and after he tapped out, it cut to Tyrese Haliburton. in the crowd.
Looking
Like,
just so, so devastated.
He did the Home Alone
Yeah.
face.
yes. There he
He's
is.
saying, you know what? Respect though.
Yeah.
I think they probably I think they put him in the video game.
Oh,
I think he and Brunson they kept teasing like, are Brunson and Halliburton going to do a match?
that sounds right.
I'd
see
pay
it.
to see that in
Yeah.
real life.
No holds barred.
No fouling.
All right, so let's end this on a basketball note. And I think last time you guys were on, we did like musician matchups where you like take a player and you what's the band that they are.
Okay.
I want to do a slightly different one where I would love you guys to build a band.
I think
Out
that's
of-
what we did.
That's what you did.
Yeah. 'Cause
Okay,
I put
so
Draymond
then
Green on vocals.
let's do musician matchups then. Now, especially now that you know players a little bit better than you did last time. So let's take, if we have a player, who is like the equivalent of a musician to this player. So we'll do all Pistons players. So it's
Okay.
Let's
Okay.
start with Beef Stew.
This is hard.
It is hard, and I apologize for putting you on the spot for this.
The first thing that comes to my mind is Chad Smith for Beef Stew. But I
But
don't
we're
know.
Totally.
doing, we're doing bands now.
I mean, but
Oh,
but still, I feel like
he
vibes.
embodies a band. This is hard.
Because
Yeah.
to me, Beef Stew is heavy as shit.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
is.
For sure.
He's
Like
tough.
maybe trapped
Destroying your
under ice.
eardrums.
Yeah.
Maybe a TUI.
Okay. Yeah. I mean,
Stays
my
cold.
default is like maybe he's like a Deaf Heaven, but I feel like that's not heavy enough.
No. It needs to be more goonish.
Yeah.
Yeah. Interesting. Yeah. I feel like I mean, damn, is it crazy as like a Dillinger Escape Plan, or is he like sludgier?
He is sludgier for sure.
Okay.
Dillinger Escape Plan is too. I think Beef Stew is very intelligent. Whenever I hear him speak, I'm always surprised by how eloquent he is because of his
Yeah.
play style, you know. But
Mhm.
his play style is just like raw dog tough,
Yeah.
you know.
And spooky
Mhm.
sometimes.
Mhm.
This is,
This
very
is a tough
tricky.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I do feel like he has something sludgy. All right, let's try. I mean, a more obvious with Cade, who is like, if we're thinking about Cade, he is very. He's like he's very feel good,
Yeah.
right? And I
Feel good.
which by the way, I loved his outfit the other day when he wasn't playing.
When
the-
he was
the
wearing
beige
like, a
suit.
tweed jacket.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh my God, he
So
looked
cute.
amazing.
Incredible.
So
He looked
freaking cute.
so cool.
Is he like a ELO?
Oh,
that's good.
wow, that's classy.
Yes.
Yeah, and that's I think he is classy, and he is kind of old school.
I was gonna
Yes.
say D'Angelo because he's smooth.
Oh yeah,
and cool.
He's
Yeah.
very smooth. Yeah, I think both very solid options.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
All right, I won't subject you more to this. This was a
Asar
race for
Thompson,
the moment.
Young Michael Jackson,
Yes,
because he kind of looks like him, and I can't not see it when I see him.
It's perfect. I love Cade. I'm looking forward to watching him in the All-Star game. I'm very much looking forward to your guys' album. But I really appreciate you guys coming on and talking more Pistons. It's always fun talking with you guys about it.
Can I show you my favorite basketball card in my possession? before
Please.
we go?
Please. Ooh.
Ron Holland, business casual for some reason. The ball
Through the legs.
maybe not real. I can't quite tell.
That
And
looks like a
it's
Prism design.
horizontal for some
Yeah, that's
reason.
Prism.
Yeah.
That was before they had like NBA rights, I think. Topps just got NBA rights for the first year, which I'm getting into being a little bit of a trading card head.
Oh.
Are you doing stuff
I
like
wanna-
this? Are you going slab or no slab?
Oh, you gotta grade it and everything, or did you buy it?
I
did
bought
you buy it
I
graded?
bought it
Yeah.
like that. Yeah.
Sometimes that's the move. You don't want to waste all your money with nothing.
It's true.
Awesome. Well, dude, thank both of you guys for coming on. It's been great. Make sure everyone checks out Clearly Cursed out February 13th. Keep your eyes for future potential tour dates, which we cannot announce potentially.
There's some stuff.
That's a classic. ESPN 2K5. You got so much merch.
Yeah, this whole
Basketball
room is nearly filled
merchandise.
with merch.
Hold on. I'm going to take my headphones off just so I can display a few more items.
Great. Love it. This is basketball show and tell. I'm here for it.
I feel like I'm at an auction. That's a SAR signed. We got that on fan night for completing.
You guys got getting attention like at the games. Like wasn't there social media team like doing stuff with you?
Well, wait, when we were there for fan night, there was a scavenger hunt, and we won those balls. And I was so excited that they're like, "We need to film this kid." Like, she's so excited.
Ooh, we went old school with the Grant Hill cards.
Yeah, old school.
Love
But
it.
yeah, we're hoping to get noticed by them again because we can no longer afford to go to the games. So we need
They're
to
too
do
good.
some work from the inside.
Yeah. I mean, I recently had on this musician Harrison Lipton who played halftime for the Knicks game. Ooh.
So cool.
So I feel like it's got to happen.
Yeah.
I feel like we can get you guys at a Pistons game.
I wonder which one of the Pistons would fuck with Pony the most. Like, which one of them would, like, love the music the most.
Ooh. I don't think it's Asar. I can say that. I don't think so.
I feel like
Asar and Amen are like
Tobias.
very serious. Oh yeah, maybe
really
Tobias.
serious. Really serious. And did you know that their parents made them do ballet so that they could learn how to jump? They did
That's
ballet.
genius.
Isn't it? And like when you
It worked.
when you see them jump, it like is so elegant.
It very much worked.
And they hated it. They hated going to ballet because it was like, this is not tough. But like now look at them. They're just flying to the frickin' rim.
Mm-hmm. Do you think Duran would fuck with Pony?
I wish and I hope because I love him. He's so cool. I feel like him and Cade are best friends, and they would go on a road trip together, and they would listen to Pony, Roll the Top Down, Wind in Your Hair.
Oh, I remember this. This I think you got this shirt. I think last time we recorded. I think it was a
Yeah.
fresh shirt.
Yep.
Joe Cole. He's got so much stuff.
I think there's more. Is that everything? Oh, okay, there's more.
Sick. It's like a hockey shirt.
Yeah. It's so weird.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Maddie's just making a mess now.
Who else on the team would is possible to be in a Pony?
Oh, Marcus Sasser, I think, would like Pony.
Oh yeah, for
Like
sure.
all the
That's
cool Pistons.
Hammer time. Yeah.
Marcus Sasser would like Pony. Jalen Duren. I wish Beef Stew would like Pony. I don't know that he would.
Mm-mm. Not heavy enough.
Yeah, I don't know that.
If you guys do a Sledge album, I think maybe
Yeah.
Have
Get
you
him
heard
on
his
the track.
song?
he has a song.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he released a reggae track last year.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
It's really
cool.
good.
They played it the other
Okay.
night while he was awarded Defensive Player of the Month or whatever.
Eastern
Dang.
Conference.
Yeah.
Love that.
Oh, and I opened a record store last year. And,
Oh, shit.
Our friend Shane made a bootleg of the logo. So
Oh sweet.
yeah.
Awesome.
There's more stuff, but I know,
yes.
I know you got stuff to do.
Your Pistons fandom grows by the day.
Mhm.
Absolutely.
People
Love
also
it.
love bringing me Pistons gifts now. Which
I really do hope
obviously
that
appreciate.
as you guys continue to tour and stuff, I hope there is this like it becomes a little bit of an identity.
It
That,
is.
like, yeah.
It is.
It is. We're doing some Pistons related press soon, so
Yeah.
that is, I think, a real significator.
Yeah.
Of whatever, you know what I mean.
Indicator.
Indicator of how the worlds are melding.
Yeah.
Yes.
And soon, I'll be drafted.
Perfect. It's never too late. I told you.
I don't need to start. I
Yeah.
can be deep bench.
You
I
can
just wanna-
get that
I
those
wanna be the guy they
garbage
cut
time
to where
minutes.
I'm like,
yeah.
I just want to be
Yeah.
doing that.
You won't even be like on the front. You'll be like the second row.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'll be
behind the
yeah.
bench.
You're
Deep.
never
Yeah.
taking that. You're never taking that windbreaker off.
No.
No. And
I
you're just
live in
like
the
you have
wind.
like one thing to say, and you like lean forward and like whisper in the like Jalen Duren's ear.
Yeah.
He like covers his mouth to reply.
It's gonna happen. We got to manifest
It's
it.
happening. It's gonna happen
All right.
for sure.
Well, thank you guys for joining. Keep an eye out for the new record, and thanks everyone for listening. We'll make sure to see you next time.
Thank you so much for having us.